T-minus 5 minutes before the state of play. Oh, I just gotta sign into my other account here. But we are feeling good about this, right? I hope. Oh, two-step verification. Okay, let's see. Da, 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 da. Is it working? I want to get a notification. That was my speaker in the back. I don't... Yeah, resend it. Come on. I gotta see the stuff. See the chat. Really see the control panel. Might not be able to see the control panel, but that's fine. What's there to control? Should be on for about 45 minutes, I think, is this state of play. Which is quite a lot longer than many others. Okay, let me see. Try a verification code. I don't know why it's not giving me my verification. Okay, here we go. And there we go. This is the stream. All right. We're all set with 3 minutes to spare. I kind of forgot about this briefly, and I was like rushing a little bit to get all into it. But we should be good. I don't really know what to expect here. I think probably Death Stranding 2. I'm looking forward to that, so that would be cool. Most certainly Ghost of Yotei. Don't really care about that. Some third-party stuff will probably be in here. If it's really going to be as long as 45 minutes. I'd love to see maybe like Astrobot DLC, because that's like the the best game PlayStation has come out with in a while. So I don't know. I don't know what we could see. It's these state of plays, they're just like, at best they're like okay. They're never like that great. You know? You know what I would like to see, actually? I would like to see an apology from them to me for not being able to play Baldur's Gate 3 over the weekend because the PSN servers were down. That was bullshit. Single player game I have installed. I bought it, you know, when it came out last year. I've been playing it some again recently. Went in on Friday, like evening, to play it. Comes up with this message that it can't be played because they can't verify that I own it. But if I have it installed, shouldn't it be verified that I own it? And the reason for that is because I saw some people saying the same thing, but some people saying their digital purchases were working. I saw some people saying their physical purchases were not working, which is insane. The reason for that is that I don't have I apparently have game sharing on as a setting. However, it's not on this PS5. I'm actually on my third PS5 because I had two that broke, stopped work. They just stopped working. And I sent them into Sony for repairs, and they sent me, you know, new consoles back, which, like, that's great. You know, I'm out of the warranty now, so I'm hoping that does not happen again. But I can't turn off game sharing because I can't set the setting on my PS5 that I don't have because it's on the old one. That's, I don't know, in a Sony warehouse or something. So I don't know. That whole thing was so weird. Like I remember just waiting for it to end. Like I wanted to play Baldur's Gate, and eventually it just, you know, the servers came back on, and they haven't really given much of an explanation about it, but it left a very sour taste in my mouth. But anyway, here we are. All right. Mature content. That's the best kind of content. Okay. Starting off with Monster Hunter.
I had no idea just how big the world is.
I've just never been able to get into Monster Hunter, and I don't think this is going to be the one to do it for me. Because I've tried like multiple of them, and it's like, I just can't get into that. When's this game come out? Like, it comes out soon, right? I'm kind of surprised that this is what we've opened with. What they've opened with, because we've already seen a lot of this game, I feel like. Right? Like, I know there were previews for it. Like, what? Like, weren't people playing this at like Summer Games Fest or something? I don't know. But people like it, so.
Stand witness to how its existence unfolds.
Or what? Oh my god, did I keep saying Rise? Wilds. Monster Hunter Rise is already out. Mizutsune? Okay. Yeah, it comes out in just a couple weeks, so. It's nice looking armor, though. Classy. You know, I'm wearing PlayStation Blue for today, so. Just saying.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。無料タイトルアップデート第1弾の追加モンスターとして玉光が決定いたしました。この他にもタイトルアップデート第1弾で追加されるコンテンツはまだありますが、詳細は改めてお知らせしたいと思っております。
We'll be watching.
本作は発売後に数回のタイトルアップデートを予定しています。
I don't really follow Monster Hunter World all that much. I know they did like paid expansions a lot. I don't know how much free stuff
2月28
there's
日
gonna
の
be.
発売
We'll
ま
see.
であと少し。皆様に楽しんでいただけることを心よりお待ちしております。本日の発表は以上となります。
All
引
right.
き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Oh, I will. All right. What we got? What we got? Ape Escape? Finally? Sega? Okay.
Forged to unleash vengeance.
Oh, this is the, is this that new Ninja Gaiden? Or wait, no. They don't know. Because there's the 3D Ninja Gaiden and then there's the 2D Ninja Gaiden. I don't think this is Ninja Gaiden though, but it looks cool. Like, this looks like my type of game for sure, so. I'll tell you what this looks like. This looks like a great game to play on the Switch too.
Each weapon a tool.
Like the style's super nice.
This is the mastery of the shinobi.
Oh right, Shinobi. Okay. Forgetting who owns what ninja game. I also get Ninja Theory and Team Ninja mixed up a lot. Like I can't keep track of it. But that looks cool. August 29th, 2025. Okay, okay. I'll be keeping my eye on that. Oh, there's some Sonic things. Oh, right. Okay, the Sonic. Yeah. There's Sonic Racing, like, Cross Worlds? Okay. They gotta get this out before Mario Kart 9, though. I like Sonic Racing though. Like Sonic All Stars Transformed is really good, and Team Sonic Racing was like pretty neat. I didn't really care for the whole team aspect of it, but like the actual racing part of it was cool. Okay, so they got like a little dimension hopping thing. Car. Oh, okay. Oh, they got the weird like characters from Sonic Forces. Eh. All right. You know, I do think they're missing out on something, not having the other Sega characters in here too, like they did with Sonic All Stars. Because like, I like the Sonic cast. Yeah, but for a racing game, like, why not have, you know, have all the Sega people together? Like that would make it stand out from Mario Kart, certainly. Although we'll see what happens with Mario Kart 9. Okay, what's this twist? Oh, it's different.
Become unbound from the laws that govern reality. To turn the gears of time once again.
An apocalypse looms over parallel worlds as their fates begin to intertwine. The battle
It's like
to
remind me of
alter
Persona a bit.
destiny begins.
I don't know if that's
Embark
what they're
on a
going for.
journey alongside gods, heroes,
It's
and
like the style in the
monsters of
Japan
bygone
setting.
eras. The anomalies known as Digimon.
Oh. Oh. Digimon, huh? Okay. I forgot Digimon were like still a thing. But okay.
Together.
All the Digimon fans out there are gonna be happy about this.
Story of a bond that transcends time.
Digimon story. Time stronger? Stranger? Okay. Can't read that font. 2025. Okay. All right. You know, they're starting off with, you know, one after another, which is cool. So, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a, you know, good 20-minute segment dedicated to one game, be it Death Stranding or Ghost of Yotei.
玩家将在各具风格的场景中探索，面对充满个性的敌人，同时
They could also
与有
wait
趣的
on
角
Ghost
色
of
互动，
Yotei
逐
because
步揭开精彩的故事。
I have that same sweater.
接下来，我非常激动的
Because I imagine, I don't think that has a release date yet, but I imagine that's not coming out until fall or like winter time this year, if it comes out this year. Okay.
I keep having the same dream. A horrible dream. Where monsters invade our world. A powerful being falls from the sky. And when it seems they might vanquish the invaders, the dream ends. Is this really just a dream? My only hope lies with you.
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds, leap through dimensions, together.
I said this is SIE, so is this a first party game, I guess? Alright.
I see great power within you, a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. Let me be your vengeance. The blade in your hand.
Looks, you know, cool action-y game.
You never wanted to be a hero. but for humanity's sake, you must.
Kind of Devil May Cry-ish, or am I just saying that because the one guy has white hair? I don't know. That like, there's a lot of Lost Soul aside. I feel like there's a lot of games that look like this. You know, there's some realistic, like modern aspects, but then blended with fantasy.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. We've got several updates today from partners around the world, starting with news from the Like a Dragon series.
Oh, all right. Here we go.
First up,
This is probably my most anticipated game right now. Demo.
Arrives on PS5 this Friday.
Ooh.
Players could try out 2 battle styles, including Goro Majiba's new Sea Dog style, as well as engage in naval battles at the Pirates
I'll do a
Coliseum.
demo. This is like, oh my god, I cannot wait for this game.
Sega and Mint Rocket join
Oh.
forces in Ichiban's Holiday, a new crossover DLC coming to Dave the Diver.
Oh, huh?
Ichiban
Oh.
Kasuga and other Like a Dragon characters team up to thwart a gang of
That's
troublemakers in classic beat 'em up
interesting.
style, all while perfecting new recipes at Bancho Sushi.
Oh,
Dave the
my
Diver
gosh.
Ichiban's Holiday arrives this April
that's
on
not
PS5 and
not
PS4.
something I would expect. I've never played Dave the Diver, but that's super cool.
The
And they had the
Splitgate 2
Godzilla
alpha
DLC
begins
recently,
February
I think, too.
27th on PS5.
Splitgate 2. Was that
Use
announced? That was
portals
announced
and
before, right?
futuristic physics to dominate the arena, and play a new 24-player mode where 3 teams compete on a massive map.
I mean, see, at least with the Portal thing, like that's a pretty interesting twist.
Ladies
Well,
and
I'm sure it's probably
gentlemen,
been
my
done in
name
Counter
is
Strike
Paul Hayes.
Source like
I'm
a million
here
years ago,
to
but
give you an exclusive first look in the future of the WWE 2K franchise.
all right,
Introducing
skip.
the Island. With the Island, players enter an online environment filled with WWE-themed landmarks, quests, live events, and shops with up to 50 other players at a time. The Island also offers deep customization, giving players the chance to personalize their My Superstars like
I know
never
wrestling
before.
people go like crazy for this stuff, but I just
As
never
the
seen it.
first of its kind for the franchise,
I don't know
the
hardly any
Island is
wrestlers.
not just an addition,
I don't
it's a
ever plan to
bold
know any
step
wrestlers.
toward
It's
the future.
fine.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Island.
Hmm. 25. Okay. Next. Oh, right. Yeah. I forgot they announced this. Like the Game Awards.
I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Oh, boy. Randy
Randy from
Pitchford.
Gearbox, and you know why we're
Randy
here.
and
We're
Randy.
here for you. Are you ready? It's
Oh, gosh.
2025, and every day we are getting closer to the launch of Borderlands 4. Let's
Randy.
go!
I played like a little bit of the first Borderlands back in the day, I think. I was like, eh. I don't know how much of demand there is for it these days when like, you know, things like Destiny are super popular. And like, you know, like Borderlands, I think was very influential, but it's kind of become a victim of that as well. Because, you know, everything it did at the time that was, you know, if not brand new, at least certainly unique, has been now done by many, many other games. So how is Borderlands going to stand out? Like the kind of wacky, zany humor? Like, I don't know. I feel like people are burned out on that too.
So badass, so much fun. I want more. We don't have to wait long now. Borderlands 4 is going to break free for a special state of play this spring, focused exclusively on Borderlands 4.
We're diving deep, you guys. Join us. Borderlands 4, state of play for combat, Vault Hunters,
A
action
whole
skills,
state of play for
exploration, and
Borderlands
discovery,
4.
everything. You're going to see more guns than you can even count.
Sony's
All
betting big on this
PlayStation
game, I
5,
guess.
but Randy, do you have anything else for us?
I don't know.
think
I just,
Randy.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't.
What is it? Don't hold
Maybe
out
it'll
on me,
sell
Randy.
well, but I
Well,
just don't
easy,
see
baby
it
bird.
really
Who wants
lighting
a
the world on
launch date for
fire.
Borderlands 4.
This Randy.
Well, Borderlands 4 launches worldwide for everyone on September 23rd, 2025.
September
We
23rd.
got work to do. See you in spring.
Boy. I want GTA to release that same weekend. Oh, all right. This is I forget what it's called. Split Fiction. Yeah. The Takes-Two style game. This looks super cool. I love It Takes Two, so I'm down. And there's not many two-player games like this out there that really like they need to. God, this.
I kind of need yours.
It looks a lot like
I took inspiration for this story
like
when me and my sister were younger.
It Takes Two.
It's amazing. I base the story around my dad. All I can do is write this silly story. Oh, we'll face it together. We got this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very into it. I really like how It Takes Two really, like, you need to play it with two players. Because a lot of your powers will rely on each other in the puzzle solving, so. Yeah, it's great. This comes out pretty soon, so I probably won't pick it up, like, right away, but I'll definitely be playing this, because there's just not much like it. So, excited. Till Dawn in the Quarry. Oh, I wonder if we'll see the intergalactic Heretic Prophet game.
Looks like it penetrated through.
I don't think so though, because that's not coming out this year. I don't think. Forget if they gave a date on that.
What is that? You feeling all right?
My body's going one way and my mind's going another.
What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started.
Zombie game?
Lord have mercy.
Space zombie game?
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? We can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
Ew. Ooh.
I know this will be difficult to hear.
I'll say this looks like a great movie, but when there's not like a game behind it, I don't know what to think. Ew, that's nasty though. Like, that looks like a movie I would definitely see. Directive 8020. Okay. October 2nd. Okay, they're really... No, not much has been announced for this fall, like with specific dates yet, so they're kind of filling out the fall here. So that's neat. Steel Wool Studios.
So let me explain the situation. One of our contractors,
Oh no.
Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned.
I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's. I probably will not.
Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval
I
process.
mean, I do like the idea of like the animatronics coming alive. It's a good idea. And that was a movie. Yeah, there's the movie. Never saw that movie either. This is like a full game, not just like you sit in one place and manage cameras. So that's neat, I guess. Secret of the Mimic. There's been so many Five Nights at Freddy's games too, like a ridiculous amount. And that comes out in June. Okay.
Greetings from Moonhood. We're the creators of the Midnight Walk, cozy horror game created entirely in clay, where you will journey down a
Cozy
nightmarish
horror
highway riddled
game.
with terrors that want to devour you and your little lantern creature, Hawk Boy.
Together with your little friend,
Okay.
you must outsmart these terrorists and bring back
I can see
fire
these
to this
guys have watched
mad
some Tim
world
Burton
we've
movies.
handcrafted for you.
So please enjoy this short gameplay preview.
Gameplay preview. That's what we like to see.
After the end of the world, the burnt one woke from a deep
It's a first-person game. Interesting.
fire. I'd almost forgotten how it felt. You're the caretaker of this little.
Is this like an actual like claymation game?
I reckon you must be headed for moon.
Because that
Am I right?
that like at least stylistically is very interesting looking. So and I do like any unconventional way of making a game. Interesting. Midnight Walk. That looks like a great like Halloween. May 8th, okay. Oh, with PlayStation VR. I was just gonna say that looks like a great game to play around Halloween, but it's coming out in May. But
Special thanks to Klaus
Looks cool.
for that updated look at the Midnight Walk.
all right, my
Next,
interest has
a
been
quirky new
piqued.
adventure from Konami.
Darwin's Paradox.
In Darwin's Paradox, you play as Darwin, a clever octopus who finds himself dumped near a highly suspicious food processing center.
Oh. Huh. Okay, 2D platformer.
Use Darwin's natural camouflage and ink
Y'all know I love a
to
2D
escape the
platformer.
facility and save the world from aliens.
No date on that. Okay. Warriors.
We're excited to reveal a brand new
Roguelite.
title from Koei Tecmo Games and Omega Force.
And they're really going through these games like so
Warriors
fast to the
Abyss,
point
a
like you
roguelike
forget,
spin on the Warriors franchise.
like they just like jump to another one so quickly. You're like, is this the same game? But it's obviously not.
Descend into hell. Call on powerful allies. And experiment with tons of playstyle combinations to send the
16.
enemy
What
towards
was that? Like billion battle styles? What is that? That can't be. That can't be right. Or it's like
Roguelite Hell awaits
if
with
each one is
Warriors Abyss launches on
0.01%
PS5
different
and
from the
PS4
other
later
than
today.
maybe, and there's actually like 12 battle styles.
For whom are you working? I won't forgive you. Prepare yourself!
A PS2 era classic returns with Onimusha 2: Samurai's Destiny. Capcom is enhancing the original game with HD graphics and a host of quality of life features, including fine-tuned analog controls.
Okay.
Immerse
I was
yourself
down
in
for a
Jube's
port
hard-boiled
or
journey.
remaster.
And fight through a world of turmoil alongside trusty allies. Onimusha 2: Samurai's Destiny comes to PS4 on
May
May
23rd.
23rd and
Oh,
will
to
be available
PS4.
for pre-order later today.
I mean that makes sense, but it's just
Looking
interesting
for
to
2026. Let's check out a
say
new
it like
trailer
that.
for Capcom's latest entry in the series, Onimusha: Way of the
2026.
Sword.
God, we're already on 2026 games. Ooh. Also curious if we'll see anything from that Fair Games game. It's the next like live service game from Sony, which after the big Concord disaster, I think everyone is probably a little bit nervous about that one not really popping off in the way they want it to. Oh.
気合い入れてこいよ
強さの証明だろ勝てばそれでいい
So they're like monsters, but they still fight with swords? Like, why don't they have like claws or something. Oh yeah, I want to see that other game from RGG, the other Like a Dragon game. It's like Project Century or something like that. I forget when that is coming out, but this looks neat enough. Alright. So we have the sword coming out in 2026, so we got some time. Okay. Will there be a Forza trailer here, though? Oh, this looks like... Oh, okay, right. Yeah, this was supposed to come out last year, but they never...
Here. I'm sure of it.
Then it got delayed, of course. I'm pretty interested in this because I've played Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, but never 3, so this is like perfect.
Then they're out to kill me as well.
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother and my master.
The Cobras will take care of him.
Do you hear me, Snake? We are the sons of the boss.
I see it. The fear.
A great and terrible fury at being alive. A host of sorrows. And you are...
I mean, you gotta love the Kojima creativity, so yeah, I'll be checking this out.
Go home. Go back to your boss.
Probably will not be a day one for me, depending on when it comes out, but we'll see.
America can do to stop us. I'm not finished yet.
I'm looking forward to playing that, hopefully. Coming out in late August, so got time, certainly. That's a big delay then. Oh yeah, alright. If this is the only Ape Escape situation I get, I won't be thrilled. No, I won't be thrilled. I just want Ape Escape to come back. Said it every State of Play. It'd be nice. What we got? Drone strikes.
When the fury of emotions sparks the wildfire of violence, it dissolves our illusions and exposes the fragile structure of reality.
I have 1,000 questions. Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in. In that moment, I felt a connection.
Epsilon 11, sound off. Where are my men?
They're gone.
Choose your next move wisely.
What happened here?
This looks very,
Hatred and lots of it.
I feel like I should, like, know what this is, but I don't.
It's you.
Dude's hair is way too curly, though.
You must continue.
Like, this looks like Kojima-y.
To uncover.
September 4th, 2025. What's the name of it? Oh, okay, yes. I remember seeing this in maybe like the Game Awards or something. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Oh, is that the Lies of P, man? Well, people are super hot on that game. I never played it, but...
Can it be winter all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. You want to know the year? What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy of the name. It's been far, far too long.
Oh, my forever friend. Help me to hold your hand and dance.
this Lies of P2?
I was expecting. Who are you?
She was looking for someone. Legendary. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil.
I like all the different environments in it. I'll definitely say that. I do want to play Lies of P. In my mind, I'm like, why would I play Lies of P when I haven't played every From Software game yet? Every, like, Souls game from them. Because I've played Dark Souls, Demon Souls Remake, Elden Ring. So, like, I got a lot to get through.
I don't know where I came from or how I was made. That's me, little again once in a lifetime.
By Bayon. Where Bayon is. Ah. He's walking in his pajamas with a AK. This is a very interesting art style.
We don't know where our children will put down roots.
Huh. This is very unique. Dreams of Another. Okay. No release date, but this year. That's okay.
皆さんこんにちは。Qゲームスのクリエイティブディレクターのバイ
Oh, he's Bayon.
私の最新作ドリームオブサナザーはいかがだった
I
でし
wonder
ょう
what
か。
else he's made.
破壊なくして想像はないというテーマのもと、ドリームオブサナザーではシューティングゲームの常識を覆す体験がで
Defies
き
the
ま
norms
す。
of shooting games. Okay.
武器で傷つけたり破壊するのではなく、抽象化している散らばった世界を具体化して想像することができるのです。
Oh,
ポイントクラウドという
okay.
テクノロジーを採用し、プレイヤーは幻想的な夢の世界やダイナミックな変化を与えることができます。
That's cool.
今年 PS5 登場予定で、本日からウィッシュリストへの追加ができます。ありがとうございました。
All right.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani, and I'm excited to share even more PlayStation news in today's show. Days Gone Remastered,
No,
the
thank you.
definitive version of Ben Studios' post-apocalyptic open-world epic, comes to PS5 with VRR support and PS5 Pro support.
Finally!
It also includes added content
Days
for
Gone.
permadeath and speedrun modes, an enhanced photo mode, new accessibility features, and Horde Assault, a survival arcade mode with increased horde sizes that will provide a fresh way to experience Days Gone. And if you purchase Days Gone on PlayStation 4, you can
I don't know.
upgrade to a
Like, did
digital
anyone
version
play
of
this
Days
game?
Gone
Did
Remastered
anyone
with
like?
all the content
I mean, people
features for
played it,
$10.
right? Did anyone
Days Gone Remastered
enjoy
launches
this
on
game a
PS5
ton?
April 25th.
Like, it looks okay, but it looks generic. And I want to play as backwards
New
hat
DLC
dude.
is coming to Stellar Blade this June. The sci-fi action game is partnering with Goddess of Victory Nike on a new boss battle, collectible dolls and stickers, plus a new outfit. Both the Nike DLC and the PC version of Stellar Blade launch this
Oh, they
June.
had the what was the
We've got some
DLC for
great
Stellar
PlayStation
Blade? I
Plus
forgot what it
updates today,
was.
starting
The
with game catalog titles arriving on February 18th.
oh, what is it? The game
Star Wars Jedi
2B.
Survivor,
I haven't
Top
played
Spin
it. Nier
2K25,
Automata.
and launching in a game
Yeah.
catalog, Lost Records,
Or Automata.
Moon Rage,
I don't know how you
and the
say it. I've
creators
never
of
played
Life
that
is
game.
Strange.
Okay.
Did you girls ever see anything weird around these parts?
In this episodic adventure, players will join 4 high school girls living through the defining summer of their lives. What begins as a tale of friendship will eventually blend reality, dreams, and the unknown into a dual timeline narrative. The first episode of Lost Records Bloom and Rage arrives February
Looks like
18th,
Life is
with the second
Strangey.
episode arriving in April.
Okay.
We're also excited to confirm 2 unique indie titles that will launch into game catalog later
We've got
this
about
year.
9 minutes left, I think, on this
Explore a
thing.
mysterious
So
mansion and blueprints. A genre-bending architectural adventure.
ooh, this looks cool. This is already out, I guess.
Every door is a new decision as you build out a sprawling manor with 45 shifting rooms, adding layers of strategy, puzzles, and exploration.
That looks
Blueprints launches
fun.
day 1 into game catalog this spring.
Oh, okay, it's not out, but it's going into the. Okay, cool.
Abiotic Factor is a 6-player survival crafting game from Playstack and Deep Field Games. Stranded miles beneath the surface, you and a team of scientists must craft ingenious gear and traps to outwit your enemies and make this bizarre underground complex your new home.
The art of this is very interesting. It's like
Abiotic
old,
Factor
you
will
know,
be
it's like
available in
PS2
game
era.
catalog when
Like
it
clearly
launches
it's
this
intentional. That's
Now
fun.
let's get a
If it
sneak
makes the
peek
game
at games
cheaper
coming
and
to
doesn't affect the
PlayStation
actual
Plus
gameplay,
Classics
like why
catalog.
not?
Coming soon are the first 3 Armored Core titles from the
Oh.
original PlayStation. Armored Core Project Phantasma, and
I'm
Armored
not
Core
a
Master Chief.
a
Meanwhile,
PlayStation Plus
Padcon 3
subscriber,
slides
so
its
I'm
way
not
into the Classics
getting in on
catalog
any of
next
this. But you know, good for them, I guess. Excuse me.
No one
Is that
knows
Sackboy?
how
Oh my God, what'd you do to Sackboy?
it devoured everything from the past. Only I was left.
Oh, why does this? Her voice sounds so familiar. What did I play with that? Oh, it sounds like fucking.
That was a fatal mistake.
She sounds like Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate. So I'm gonna have to look that up because, like,
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it. As long as it is reforged, my wish can be fulfilled.
that's gotta be the Shadowheart actress,
But
right?
wishes come at a price. To pursue
Looks
one's
like a cool
wishes
game too.
is to court
Like-
one's doom.
This is an action game, Souls-like.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a feast only for the king.
Sometimes these like voices in games are supposed to be super intimidating, just end up sounding goofy. Like it sounds like you're like doing a deep voice. Like
This is your final
it doesn't. I
warning.
don't know. Like it just sounds goofy. Oh no, they're fighting.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to me.
Yeah, that's totally the Shadowheart actress. Which good for
Even if the
her,
price is
you know, leading a game
my
now.
soul.
She's going into Kingdom Hearts. Tides of Annihilation.
The table is dead. It exists no more.
Okay, okay.
How do you feel? Is something bothering you?
Just some noise in my core.
Well, this looks like the style of this. Very colorful. I can't tell if this is a. This looks like a single player game, I guess. It kind of looks multiplayer though.
You must retrieve the architect's
The music's good.
core.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
You know I would never want to see you hurt. But the path we walk demands the extreme.
I remember you.
Run away.
Metal Eden. May 6th. Okay. Pretty soon. Looks fun. Looks neat.
My memory's still a bit blurry. Remember this.
DS! Showtime! I have these
gaps inside my head.
Satellite gives us a 10-minute window. You made it.
That's just leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned. What the hell is happening?
Alright, show some
All I know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story.
show some gameplay, please. Wanna see what playing the game's like. Oh, okay. Driving? Alright.
Are you kidding me? This thing has ruined my life.
You have no idea who you're dealing with. After what you did, we should have left you in the desert. This is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your tech.
Yes, make it stop! Make it stop!
Oh, dude, that's what's gonna happen with the Tesla bots. They look just like them.
This is the only way.
Mind's Eye, okay. That looks like one of those games that just comes out and people
Director of Mind's Eye,
forget about.
Rocket Boy's new action adventure set in the fictional city of Red Rock, where AI and human greed collide to bring Earth to the precipice of collapse. All captured on PlayStation 5 Pro.
You're swaying a little bit too much,
We're now
sir.
proud to share some gameplay footage with the explosive combat,
Okay,
high-octane
gameplay
driving
footage, yes.
that you can expect on PlayStation 5 later this year.
This can't be the last announcement, can it? I'm surprised we haven't seen any Ghost of Yotei or Death Stranding at this point, but I don't know. Maybe this is not the show for them. They have done a good job of like rapid fire game after game after game, so solid.
It was an ambush.
So it's like a shooter and driving. I guess an open world, like a GTA-ish kind of thing. Like that would be neat.
Tires are out. Proceeding on foot. I'm coming to you now. The search and rescue bots. They're malfunctioning. They're attacking us.
Oh no! Like I said, this is what's gonna happen with Elon's Tesla bots. It's not looking good for us. Alright. Wait. Was that for that or was that for something else? Oh, something else. Okay.
It always comes back to this.
Okay. Death Stranding. It's a beach. Who dat? Doesn't. Oh, maybe not Death Stranding. Bearded man.
This world. This moment. This choice. Every time the sun dies, madness reigns.
Okay.
Then everything begins again. But after every death, I always come back stronger.
Ooh, okay. Evil man.
I know that you are here, and I will find you.
Saros? I gotta say, if that's the big closeout, that's a little bit... Oh, Housemarque, okay. Because they made Returnal. Okay, yeah, and that was a roguelike, so it makes sense they'd do another roguelike. 2026. I don't know, is the way to like close out the show, I don't know if that's the strongest thing, but...
I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. We are thrilled to announce that our latest game, Saros, is launching next year on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Saros is the ultimate evolution of the Housemarque gameplay first experience. It's a new single-player IP that builds on Returnal's award-winning third-person action. You play Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli. Arjun is a powerful enforcer searching for answers on a hostile shape-shifting planet haunted by an ominous eclipse.
Sounds similar to
Returnal,
Returnal, for sure.
Saros, with our first look at gameplay coming later.
I played a bit of Returnal. I liked it, but it was fucking hard. Like, I don't know. The first like major boss I could not get past, and I probably should have kept trying. Didn't give it that much, but yeah. All right, is that it for today? Thanks for watching. I like to see what the wait. I want to see the chat. I like the AI. Who's reacting to discussing their excitement? Just okay, yeah, I know that. That's not the best chat summary. And then we get all the L's. The last one I remember, how do I show the AI summary? I don't know. Yeah, people don't like. Oh, people didn't see Wolverine. Yeah, that's. I don't know. Wolverine could still be a few years out. Same with Venom. So, who knows? All right. I think that show was fine. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna hide this because we know what they're saying. Nothing really crazy, but didn't look bad either. Oh, I know people were thinking about maybe like a God of War trilogy remaster. That obviously didn't happen. And of course I'm disappointed because there's no Apescape. FMI says that was not good. Yeah, I don't think it wasn't anything fantastic. Like, I think it was good in that it showed a lot of games one after the other without lingering on any one of them for too long. So in terms of a show, like, it was decent. Like, it was much more of a page from Nintendo Directs, and they really, they did a good job of filling up the calendar for like the second half of the year. But a lot of those were also not first-party PlayStation games or third-party games, which will be on, definitely on PC, probably on Xbox, and probably more than a few of them on the Switch too. So maybe if you just look at it less as like this is the games, like the exclusive PS5 games I'm gonna get, like exclusive PlayStation games, and you just think of it as like, okay, these are some more games that are coming out this year, or in some cases next year. That might be a little bit better. You can look at it more favorably then. But I don't know. I don't think in my mind, at least as long of all the ones I've seen over the years since they started doing these states of play, is it state of plays or states of play? I'm going to call it states of play, like attorneys general. I don't recall there ever being one where people are like, wow, like this was the one. Like, this was so good. Not to say that every like Nintendo Direct has that response, but at least like one Nintendo Direct a year probably does. So the batting average with those is much higher, and maybe people just come to expect a little bit too much, because there can only be, with how like there's only so much you can do with the state of play. Like you're a slave to whatever is coming out. You can't just make up more games for this event. So, if you look, like, you can say, like, there weren't really great states of plays. But if you look back, like, last year, could you make a great state of play out of, like, what released that last year, the year before? Like, probably not. Because last year for PlayStation, there was Astrobot. The Helldivers 2, I guess, came out in the beginning, but like I don't even know what else, to be honest. Yeah. It you know, it did, I think, as well as it could have, given, you know, like they could be holding on to some stuff for like a June-ish, like E3 time presentation. Oh god, I'm like out of the camera. But here, let me. Wait, no, it doesn't adjust that way. That's fine. How do I wait? Which way do I go? Okay, there we go. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see PlayStation having a fantastic year. Like, a lot of these companies that hold a lot of studios, the way that development times and budgets have increased so much, I can see how they have a hard time staying above water. Versus, you know, something like with Nintendo, they've done a great job of keeping budgets relatively low because their hardware is less powerful, and it's so crazy to see how people say like, oh, you know, the Switch is going to be outdated. Like, you know, people said this about the Switch. I remember when it first came out, like, oh, it's outdated hardware right when it releases, and people are, if they're not already saying it about the Switch 2, they certainly will be saying it. But then, you know, the lower spec hardware does put a natural ceiling on graphical fidelity and the power you need. So it benefits the developers in a lot of ways. Like, I think at least for the Switch's case, up until the last like year and a half or so, I think the developers, you know, benefited more than they were hurt from the lower power of the Switch, because there wasn't that expectation. You know, giant 4K 60 FPS, like giant open world stuff. But you know, the lack of you know, really like big graphics games, it didn't mean that you couldn't have, you know, enjoyable games to play, because they're, you know, the Switch has 1 million of those. Even though, you know, when you look at like Tears of the Kingdom, that's a game that pushes the Switch to its absolute limit. But it still looks great. It still runs like, you know, decently well. And so the PlayStation kind of has the opposite problem. Like, it, you know, there's so much you can do with it. When you can do so much with it, you have heightened expectations. So even the games in this, like, you know, there were several like third person action, maybe open world or semi open world games that like visually look fantastic. But when you see them all next to each other, they just kind of blend together. Like the what was it? Death Becomes Us. There was something like that. And then the one with the Shadowheart voice actress. Like those two games, and there were more too. There was like the what was it? The Dynasty Warriors game, or not the Dynasty Warriors? Onimusha. There was the Onimusha game. You know, visually, all those games look great, but they're competing with a lot of very similar things. So, you know, I thought it was a fine show though overall, like decent 6 or 7 out of 10, which I, you know, consider fairly positive. Like, I wasn't, you know, super bored by it, but I wasn't very excited. I think like I said, I think they did a good job game after game after game. You know, it wasn't like, hey, here's 20 minutes of Ghost of Yotei, which maybe only a portion of the audience will want to see. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you to anyone who stopped by for the show. It's been a while since I streamed. But yeah, I think, you know, next Nintendo Direct, certainly I'll be streaming. Maybe the next, you know, next big event, I'll try to stream that, because it's always fun to watch it and, you know, get my thoughts right away. So yeah, last video I put out was the Donkey Kong video, which I'm very proud of. I've been liking the reception on that. So yeah, thank you all, and you enjoy your Wednesday evening.